when you're made homeless, it's tricky because people look at you, as I said earlier. I said obviously people may judge you and they go, oh, he's homeless, well he's obviously done something bad to be homeless. It's not that. Just a lot of people have a lot of problems in their head, like mental health, that affects you in terms of like not wanting to do anything, not wanting to motivate yourself to get out there. So like for example, what I've said just now, getting a job and that, some people have got to that point, I hit rock bottom where they just don't want to do anything. Now I've hit that, I've come to that pole many times. I'm 20 years of age. I'm a qualified level 2 carpenter and in the progress of completing my level 3 carpentry apprenticeship. And there's a couple of things that may surprise you. I've done acting and drama and dance and stuff like that for the last 9 years, up to the age of 14. I've done auditions for Billy Elliot, I've been in a lot of school plays. I just like the industry itself, like the music, and whether it's obviously from drum and bass to rock music to pop music, I listen to anything, and I love the music and the vibes it brings, and it just makes me a happy person, really. Today I felt when I woke up, I mean obviously yeah, I feel a bit rough here and there, I'm not having the best of sleeps, but I mean in terms of like there's nothing to really worry about really, apart from obviously what's going on in the world, like not being able to work, which is not great because as I said it gets me into the motivation of being lazy, which I don't want to do, and that's why I said I want to be active in that and just doing whatever, even just helping people out, move this, move that, even just help someone move into their house or a new address, you know, just stuff like that. So I first ended up becoming homeless was because of a lad who I was renting a room off. So I was a lodger. This wasn't obviously a contracted, like where I'm living now, I haven't got a tenancy agreement or anything like that, and obviously his missus was pregnant and whatever, and obviously as soon as they had the baby they just throw me out, and it was in the middle of COVID. I just don't know what happened, because I had a sort of mental breakdown a week before. I ended up doing an overdose and ended up in the hospital. They literally just threw me out because of that, because of my mental health and because of the way I was. They even messaged me on Facebook. I even had a message and they didn't even confront me about it. They said, you need to be gone. And I was just like, wow, like, you know, like, just it put a lot of stress on me because I was panicking. I didn't know what to do. I've never been homeless before. I didn't know what was going to happen. I don't know whether the council may help me or may not help me because I was working. I was furloughed, but I'm still employed, you know? So it's quite hard. I had different things going on in the back of my head, like, oh, what's going to happen? Well, this affected me quite a lot, to be fair. This just sent me downhill in terms of kind of meeting new people, in terms of like people offering me helping out, offering me, I don't know, just offering me somewhere to stay. I'm worried that they may do the same, or you know how it feels. I mean, it just affected me in terms of like, just sent me nuts, like, because I've never been in a situation like that. I've never been put homeless. I've never been made homeless, because I've always paid my way through. I've always, you know what I mean, stuck to what I know. And yeah, I just found it really hard to sort of to say, well, why? Sort of the reason why. Just because I've got mental health, or just because I've got a problem, whether it's drugs, drink, whatever. Do you know what I mean? You're just going to throw me out and make it worse for me. You know, like, I really struggled really getting back on my feet, and I still struggle now. I'm worried about maybe what people may think of me because I've been made homeless, and what were the reasons why. You know, like the person that kicked me out may say to someone, oh, he's done this and done that, give a story to them, they come back to me and say a different story to me. I've gone, hang on a minute, that isn't the way it is, that's not me, you know. And it's just not been the best really, man. Neighbours and stuff like that, just, you know, being respectful and just being, when they see me, oh, you're right, you know, how are you know, just sort of, just like, if I don't have that, I mean, I get quite worried, you know, like if I'm not able to say good morning to someone, or if I'm not able to connect with someone, I'm just kind of worried that I'm kind of just all alone and locked away. Well, a turning point for me in my life was when I first obviously went to live on my own in 2017. Lived in another supported living in 4A in Banbury, and which really gave me a boost in terms of independent living and getting into a habit of doing my own stuff, paying my own way, paying my rent, getting my own food, you know, stocking up on the good stuff, you know, what's good and what's bad, like foods, you know. And I think the turning point as well was obviously going back to college and cracking on with my carpentry, which is where I am now, which I'm doing really well in terms of job and career-wise, and really concentrating and really focused. And that was the turning point when I went back to college. It was either, do I want to sit on my arse and just do nothing, or do I really want to go out there and try push myself to somewhere where I want to be, or a goal that I've wanted to have for the last couple of years, which is now obviously I'm doing my level 3, which is absolutely amazing. I'm level 2 qualified, which is obviously I could just go off and just do my own thing if I wanted to now, but I just want to get the experience in and just become something, and obviously just help others that really need help getting a course or going to college, or just trying to do something good and they just can't find because of what's happened in their past, or and yeah, that's just sort of the turning point for me, was just sort of having that focus and that one thing I've always wanted to do. And carpentry has done it for me, and it's kind of the one thing I've always wanted just to commit to. And I commit to it every day. If someone asks me to do a little job or something, cut something for them or fit something for them, I'll happily do it, because it's the experience. Doing it on your own, you learn a lot more. Best thing that makes me feel well is helping others, and just keeping my mind settled and focused on something. So, for example, like making the house that I'm living in, the Aspire supported living housing shared property that we're living in, and we're planning on obviously doing a little garden sort of renovation, so a bit of decking, like maybe a flower bed or something, just to make it open a bit more, make it, this is what you can do, this is what, if you come together as a supported living, as a family together, and put your mind to it, you can all do something creative and something to keep you less stressed out, teamwork. It's all together, and also the relationships and helping each other out, so putting trust in each other to do this and to do that. It's the best. Like, it's the best way of meeting new people, meeting new friends. I'm looking forward to be hopefully an example of coming from being in the criminal justice system to turning my life around. So I was so close to obviously going down that route and going into prison and juvenile and all that sort of stuff, and obviously it clicked, and I wanted to change that. I wanted to make sure I set an example for people. This is what you can do if you just change, and that's something I really want to look forward to, is other people taking a leaf out of my book. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll crack my head down. Obviously, construction, that sort of business or that industry is not for everyone, but it's the principle for everything. Just do something that you like, and obviously I'm looking forward to hitting my goal and passing my level 3 and becoming self-employed, or even running my own business in 20, 30 years down the line.